Hello and welcome. My name is Lucy Harrison and I'm the very proud head teacher of the Archer Academy. It's my great privilege to welcome you into this virtual world where we hope to give you a sense of our school, the Archer Academy, a place that we believe to be very special. In these complex times where we continue to battle the COVID-19 pandemic, it's important that we're able to offer families a range of opportunities to see our school, whilst also keeping our children and staff safe. That's why we've taken a hybrid and modified approach to our open evening this year. But I do hope that you will get a true sense of us, whether you're able to come in person or just through this video this evening. We live in complex and uncertain times. Never in my headship could I have imagined that I might make quite so many video messages, but also that I might find myself closing my school for a period of time, that Year 11 and Year 13 students would not take formal examinations for 2 years. But outside of those challenges, many things very much remain the same. And that is that you, as parents, have every opportunity to explore carefully the choice of secondary school for your child. For what is right for your child may be different for another child. And we, as the adults, know just how important and critical that decision is to make the right choice of secondary school for our child. We know it secures their future. You, as parents, will want the opportunity to find a school ultimately that will enable them to be happy. And I wonder if happiness has become even more important to us with everything we've experienced over the last 2 years. You want a school where the teachers will care, where they will teach them to the very highest of standards, where they will make lifelong friends and have a range of experiences that will take them through into their adult lives. You want them to pass exams confidently. You want them to know that every door will be open to them for their future. As head teacher of the Archer Academy, I know quite simply that I have the best job in the world. It's my great privilege to lead this thriving, successful, ambitious and joyful community. I take this privilege incredibly seriously and am simply so proud of everything that my staff and students have achieved and secured. We've been on quite a journey in just 9 short years. Quite simply, in those 9 years, we have built a community, a special and unique experience, and something that continues to flourish, going from strength to strength. I wonder if you and your child might be part of the next steps of that journey. We were thrilled in July 2019 to be graded outstanding in all areas by Ofsted. Such a significant accomplishment for any school and a badge that we did very much want and we knew we deserved. It is the gold standard for any school. But we are so much more than just that badge. We are a community that puts its students and its staff first. It recognises the huge importance of relationships, working together in a shared spirit where nothing but the best will do. For it is those relationships, high standards and unwavering determination that has enabled us to already achieve so much for our precious young people. Our GCSE results have seen us confidently placed in the top 10% of all state schools nationally for the past 4 years, with students securing the very best grades. This year, for example, in such a complex environment where I don't think young people have ever actually worked harder for their examinations, our students saw almost half of them being graded at grade 7 or higher. And this has been a consistent pattern across the last 4 years. A third of students achieved at least 1 grade 9 this summer. For those of you not quite used to the new numerical system, that's an A star in old money. But behind those incredible grades are incredible young people. Those results happen because our young people work hard, because of the excellence and the commitment of their teachers, but also because of the rich and varied curriculum they benefit from. One where they have a genuine choice and an opportunity to secure personalised pathways that work for them, that play to their strengths, their interests, their curiosities, and enable them to become true scholars with a passion for learning that sets them up for life. Our curriculum is grounded in traditional academic subjects, where English, maths, humanities, sciences and foreign languages are prioritised. You can see that in our school results, where we have some of the best English baccalaureate results nationally. But also we place great priority on creative, visual and performance arts subjects, the social sciences, sports, vocational subjects. They're all given equality in access, and for me, that's what's key. We know that ensuring a strong foundation in core subjects means that students can experience their learning wildly and in greater depth. We are proud to offer subjects such as further maths, economics, sociology and psychology at GCSE, not common in all schools. But also by the numbers of students that choose subjects such as art, dance and drama, where we have more than one class in many of those subjects. But how does this happen? How do we create these incredible, successful young people? Well, it doesn't happen by accident. It's about being a value-driven school. Our values are encompassed in our Archer Way, the standards and criteria that they will be guaranteed within the school. We have behaviours that we expect clearly from one another. They're shared and held mutually. We hold one another in high mutual regard, between teachers, between students and with parents. That Archer Way rings true in our school. You may even have the opportunity to hear it sung beautifully to you with the school song. But achievement, respect, curiosity, hard work, enjoyment, responsibility, those are the things that we hold pivotal as the benchmark for how we approach challenges, but also opportunities, how we simply treat one another. It is this strong sense of community and shared values that enables our young people to feel confident and happy at school, therefore making the excellent academic progress that they do. This is all encapsulated in our very simple school rule. Work hard and be nice to people. It resonates, doesn't it? In its very simplicity, it is so powerful. I truly believe that if a young person is happy and feels safe, they will learn. If they are happy, if they love what they are learning, they will make incredible progress. This is achieved through a culture of excellence, high standards, high expectations, a shared language of resilience, but also a high value being placed on enjoyment, on fun. It should never be underestimated. Learning should be fun and joyful. Happiness and confidence are at the heart of this, and they always have been essential at the Archer Academy. But I wonder, with the experience of the past 2 years, if they've perhaps never been more important than they are now. I wonder if for you as parents, they've certainly become something you're more conscious of for your young person. But with everything our young people have been through, their happiness and well-being must be at the heart of anything to make their learning actually happen. This is why here at our school, we place a real focus on our extended curriculum, our enrichment programme. It's provided on 2 afternoons a week, and it's essential. It's a space where our young people take risks, try out new things, enjoy themselves. It's compulsory, but it's not a hardship. Its impact is immeasurable. From pottery to rock climbing, debating society to orchestra, there is so much scope to enrich the everyday and the breadth of skills and interests our young people have as a result. It gives them a confidence. It enables them to develop resilience in a much broader sense than simply teaching them about it. For me, I want my archers to be accomplished and always to be the most interesting person in the room. Someone who is kind and considerate, passionate and committed to their own success, but also that of their wider community. The curriculum and enrichment are essential here, but also our trips, our student societies, student leadership teams, workshops and lectures. These all have such a huge importance within academic study, but they also provide a much broader opportunity for young people to become the adult they may in the future, but also to enjoy the time they are now. This is all further supported by a rich pastoral care through form tutors and heads of year, people who know your children as best as they possibly can. All of this enables our school to be an exciting, interesting, stimulating journey where each step is enjoyed and the end result is one of endless possibilities. For a school that places so much value on this broader curricular element of school life, on the depth of relationships, lockdown has provided some very nuanced and additional complex challenges. We know that our students need the breadth of opportunity to enable their happiness, their growth and their well-being, but also as a result then their academic success. So we've had to be creative. Here at school, we didn't simply just say that the Year 7 annual residential to Kingswood couldn't go ahead. Instead, we had Kingswood at home. When we became worried that our young people hadn't had the breadth of enrichment opportunities throughout the year, we didn't simply say, oh, that's a shame. We had Wonder Week instead, a super curricular week that saw every year group go to a different beach, that saw them have talks and lectures and activities that stimulated their mind. It was simply a joyful time to be at school. We didn't simply stop our leadership societies or our different cultural societies at school. We simply moved them online. Because that is what you can expect here at the Archer Academy, that we will go above and beyond for your precious child. We know what works, and if challenges get in our way, we will think creatively about how we secure that end goal. So what does our school offer you and your child? It offers a track record of success, yes. Results, yes. Ofsted, yes. Destinations, yes. This is all essential. But for you, you want a school where your child will pass exams, but also one where your child's happiness and well-being takes centre stage. I hope you can see that in the films. I hope you might also see it if you're fortunate enough to come and have a look round, either on our open evening or for one of our tours. I hope you can feel how alive we are, that we really focus on the bigger picture, because happy children can achieve anything. For us, this is made really possible through the physical organisation of our school. We are a small school, but we are also a small campus school. Students begin their school journey on our lower school campus, with just 3 year groups, years 7 to 9, enjoying a very beautiful and new building. We're very fortunate with our physical school structure. Students then, at the end of Year 9, graduate to our upper school to complete Years 10 and 11 in what we call our specialist GCSE centre. What does this mean for us? It means that there's a clear journey through school with landmarks along the way that children can look forward to. But it also means they're always in a small environment. When they start Year 7, the oldest child is only 14 on the playground with them. And then when they think they're big and grown up in upper school, in fact, they can create that environment, that better stepping stone to sixth form. We feel this works well for us. We feel it creates and generates our nurturing, close, small community where every child is known, every staff member is known, and we can create and hold a genuinely special community. But as I've mentioned with our upper school being years 10 and 11, we are very much a 11 to 16 school. And we are very proud to work in partnership with Woodhouse College and Barnet and Southgate College. What does this mean for your child? Well, it means for any young person at the Archer Academy that if they meet the entrance criteria for Woodhouse College, then they will be guaranteed a place. Essentially, this means that they will be at the front of the queue. And with Woodhouse receiving over 4,000 applications for its 600 places, you can see what an opportunity that is for our students. The vast majority of Year 11 Archers transition to Woodhouse, about 60% of them, making this very much a third transition point for them. Our young people, of course, do choose other destinations from King's College Mass School to Highgate to Aldenham. But to have that opportunity for them to go somewhere together is really very special. This year saw our second set of Archers complete their A-levels. They're now heading off to university last week and this week, ready to spread the Archer way far and wide. 5 of our students secured Oxbridge places, adding to the previous 4 the year before. But they've gone to the most incredible institutions, from Edinburgh to Leeds, Exeter to Bristol. We're simply so proud of them and the adventures we know they have ahead of them, knowing that the Archer Academy was at the heart of building the foundations for their successful and ambitious futures. I know they're going to do great things. What does that mean for you as a parent? Sixth form and university surely feels a long way off right now. It offers you a guarantee. It offers you an assurance that your young person will have an outstanding educational provision from ages 11 to 18 that is tried and tested in ensuring the very best outcomes for each and every child, enabling them and you to achieve more than you may have ever thought possible. I said at the beginning that I believe I have the very best job in the world, but this school is more than my job. I love it as my home, and it is my all-consuming project. I'm proud to know my students well, to notice their achievements and their small, everyday triumphs. I'm delighted to teach my own classes despite the eyebrows that it raises from my head teacher colleagues. But I know that by being in the classroom, I'm demonstrating my commitment to my students and expecting no more of my staff than I do of myself. Selfishly, it may also be amongst some of my favourite times of the week. I thoroughly enjoy the time I spend with my students, whether this be on my regular cultural society trips, something I treasure and relish, thoroughly enjoying their company, but also simply popping into their lessons, sharing a celebratory head teacher lunch or an afternoon tea, or just having a chat in the playground. A sense of this came to me just last week when I received an email from a student that has just started year 13. And she said to me, "Dear Miss Harrison, I'm still loving sixth form. I'm still committed to opening that boutique hotel. I'll invite you as soon as it's ready." How lovely, how informal, that she knew I would remember that that was her ambition and that I would be so touched by being invited, but to still be being remembered by that young person as they start year 13. How kind and how thoughtful that was. I can't put a measure on this, but I think it represents a lot about what we stand for here. A family-like community where we know each other well, where we're comfortable, we have the shared sense of bold ambitions. We want the best for every young person. We want them to flourish and we want them to thrive. That's why I have the very best job in the world. It's been my great pleasure in this online world to give you a sense of our school, the prospect that it may offer your child. I hope it's been helpful. I hope it's been informative. I hope it gives you a sense of a feeling of whether this might be the right place for you and your child. I hope that I may welcome you to the school in September 22 or beyond, because anything really is possible here. Only the best will do. And I hope that you feel that. It's a place where your child will be front and centre, and where we will enable them to achieve more than they ever thought possible. Thank you very much.